This isn't right. The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
The saviors of Eorzea.
Oh God, it's the warriors of derpness.
By the 12. Will you never learn? You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
It feels weird being the warrior of light and I'm a Lawfell. Like this whole weight upon my shoulders. It's easy for you because you're a Rogadin.
Yep.
And it's easy for Lily because she's just a princess. She can just send her minions after the bad guys.
Hell yeah! Why get my hands dirty if I don't have to?
Wow. What a messed up thing to say.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
These guys are fucking crazy.
Yep.
Okay, is this like the equivalency to Divine Might? Because there's like one different race for each class.
You've more than one opponent.
Feels like a shout out to that.
It might be.
Carbuncle, defend me!
Hey, caught a carbuncle caught it with his teeth. That's
I
cute.
sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Alizé!
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Oh, Alizé became a badass.
If you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall
That
die
one. You have
by
to go
my
all the way around
sword.
the north side, past that area you hate.
All the way around what?
To
Through
the
here?
right. Yep.
Let's
Do all that
finish this.
and around.
Oh, motherfucking assholes.
Yeah.
Alright, any particular order to kill these dudes in?
Nope. Just go one at a time, however you feel like doing it.
I'll kill the mage first. I hate mages. Oh, damn it, I'm not on the right hotbar. Oh.
So you gotta go drop that.
Jeez Louise. What does it mean when I'm chained up? Oh shit. That's supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're fine.
Whew.
Oh, you broke it.
Shut up, princess.
It ends now. What? The chains.
Oh, hello.
You snake.
It's
would
the,
betray us as well?
it's your Andre in the mask. I know it's gotta be.
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes,
Can't tell me you
though
weren't
all
getting
the world
suspicious
may
in
call
this.
Oh, I already
him
knew
villain.
it was when he made No Brain
My path
references.
is unchanged. My creed.
I knew that even before he said that. It
This
was
I
too
believe
obvious.
with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
That was a fat leech.
By the 12, Oriange.
How many vials of bird blood do you think we can get from him?
Where do I gotta go?
Keep going around the thingy.
Ah, so that's what he looks like without the
Mine
hat.
apologies, Master Alphino.
I think he looks better without
The
it.
brightest light might shine. Duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
Yeah, you killed my woman Mona Bray, now I'm going to kill you all. Well, they weren't really involved in that, but still.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Okay, for the next part of the fight, you're gonna
Thou
have
mayest,
to
my lady.
click on Alice's sword. They'll let you know when to do it. You just gotta pay attention to what they're saying.
Otherwise, it's a wipe.
Yep.
Oh, great.
By thy leave.
It's not hard. It's really not. The hardest part is getting hate off of you.
To have the interaction
Even
bar.
off then.
Yep.
No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop.
Understood.
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
But she's already mentioning it before even the fight starts.
Yeah, they're just letting you know what to do.
Make ready! They come!
Where's she at?
In the middle back behind you.
Yeah, I see her. How do I channel ether?
There should be something to click on near her. If there's not, then just fight for now.
Yeah. How do I give ether?
Just gotta click on it.
Click on what? Her?
Her sword, I think. It shows up in plain white text.
Blade of light?
Yep, that's it.
The ether! It's not enough!
It's the worst one.
Just a little more! be.
She died. Fuck. They all focused on her. Right when the sword popped up in the third form. Yay, I get to do it all over again. Or not, I don't know. They gotta do the whole duty. Yep.
Yeah.
They ganged up on her. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I hate when the game does that. They want you to follow mechanics, but it doesn't help. It kind of reminds me of that one fight in... You ever played Final Fantasy Tactics?
No.
There's a rooftop fight. You have to defend this NPC. But the NPC moves on their own, and they go in balls first into the fight.
Isn't right.
So it's extremely hard to
never
pass it.
easy.
You gotta win on RNG alone. Just to win it. And if they die, game over, back to title screen.
Crystal. From near the crystal.
Fucking horse shit. Nobody was curing her either. Good job, Alpha Douche, for, like, focus on healing. Oh, he healed my character up just fine, though. Asshole.
You shall fall soon enough.
Okay, you want to go left? Look for a ramp up.
There's no escape.
Right there. Left.
Wow, none of my party members are cheering me. Good job. Thank you.
Heads up, use the compass while you're mounted. Okay, sorry. Well, I'm not sure which one it is. But I would say, yeah, just go ahead and cross and... Yeah, through the tower. And then, look down.
It ends now.
Skip cutscene.
I must have more ether.
Behind the church. It's like what is doctor? To that building and then through it. There'll be a small crack on the left.
The ether. Oh, it's not enough.
Whoa, shit.
I can feel it. Just a little more.
I'll crush you!
Damn it, someone's attacking me! Fuck! Woo!
Tis done. With this blade, I banish the darkness.
That was not easy.
No, it's not.
I got...
Not like this.
Oh, please don't tell me she dies too.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
Guess what's coming out this later this summer? It's going to be a game show.
I'm scared to ask.
It's based off a popular game app. Want to take a guess?
I have no idea.
We are
Lily?
far from finished.
I don't watch game shows, so I have no clue.
You don't play app games at all?
What?
It's based off a phone app game.
Oh. No.
Candy Crush.
Oh, jeez.
They're making an
I
actual
never
game
considered
show.
How we came to this world.
You know how to get up there?
Yes, go to the right.
Ah. I just assumed this side was a building. Like maybe it was.
It caught me off guard too. You can go behind.
Crystals? You mean, like the Asians?
You might know which one that is.
Which one is it?
It's inside the Almegan Quarter.
Just so. As the Asians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
They start ganging up on freaking Alize near the end. Like, I almost have it, and then the fucking mage gets... the ranger resurrects and starts pecking me with arrows. Like, can anyone get hate off me, please?
Eloquent,
Okay.
as always.
Just keep using your thing until
Like the
you
Asians,
see it.
we too are
Once we
beyond
see it, I can
death.
tell you how to get to it.
You cannot defeat that which is eternal. Wait!
Oh, yeah.
Such methods as
gotta
the
hop across
Asians
that other
employ
route.
require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
Sell your soul.
At long last, you see. To save our world, we gave our lives.
Can you... I don't know if you can drag Torn into the call or not, because since I started the call, but I can't because I'm in a cutscene.
We were just
All right,
adventurers
I'll see what I
trying
can
to
do.
make our way. And our job here, a favor
He's
there, we
paging me.
never aspired to be warriors of light. Soon people are calling us heroes. They place their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight
Hello.
for what's good and right.
So you all actually in the dungeon, or just queued it up?
I'm not in the dungeon. I'm doing this. This is a long cutscene. It took me twice to beat the fucking fight.
We fought and we
Well, you
Like,
had
so
to
you're still in
channel
the solo
there was no
instance?
one left
the
to fight.
we had to channel your ether into the
We
sword.
won. And that
Sorry, you're breaking up.
You have to channel your ether into the sword.
Yeah, he's done with the instance. He's on his way to the dungeon soon.
we did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this. You of all people should understand. We will not falter.
And I'm just
We
picturing
brought
you
our
talking
world to
about
the
charging
brink
up
of
your sword, and I'm
destruction.
picturing
And
like
now we must save
Lion-O
it.
going, thunder, 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 oh!
You know what? I don't think these warriors of darkness are. They're just red shirts. They don't even have a name. It's just called Warrior of Darkness.
They've got names.
Oh. Ooh! I just gave the salty look.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
So, yeah, because he did. Oh wait, he's done the instance
No
with
matter how many times we fall, we
fighting
must
them.
rise and carry on the fight
Okay.
for those we left behind.
Don't they wrap up like after that?
Yeah, that's the end of their arc.
Yeah.
They're getting out crystals to shatter because they're so determined to purge the world. Typical bad guys.
Okay, well. Oh, that's right. Let me know when you get out of your cutscene, because I want to talk about that. There's this huge question I had, and maybe y'all can offer your opinion.
To have known the depth of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice, nonetheless.
Usually I play on the
Master
laptop,
Louis
but
Soir, guide my hand, I pray you, as
honestly,
fate
I
spreads
had a hard time
spinneth upon
following.
this most capricious spindle. Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
I forget, is it the 7th era or the 8th era now?
Still in the 7th.
Okay. So 1.0 was during the 6th era.
Yes.
Okay.
Huh?
It was the 6th astral era.
And after the Calamity, we moved into the 7th astral era.
No, 6th umbral era.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I never played 1.0.
It's long past story, dude. You don't need to know.
When we beat Gaius, that's when it changed to the 7th astral era.
Oh. You've lost me.
And then it changed to 7th umbral at some point after that.
So wait, okay, so that must not be tied to the whole worlds thing.
No, it's kind of unrelated.
Oh, shit. What's her name? Amphilia's talking to us. Yay.
Thunder Tits makes a glorious return.
Wow.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to let that name go after Stella told me that one.
What?
Manphilly is the nickname of Thunder Tits.
Oh.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From 2 worlds do we gather, and from 2 worlds do we offer a bounty of light.
Hopefully that's all the files I need.
In this desperate hour, we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the Mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Man, Euronje just totally transformed into a completely different person.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed. Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet.
Ooh, this kind of reminds me of COP, the whole crystal star stuff. That's probably one of the most beautiful areas in 11 was C.
Hey, Torin, do you have Stormblood yet?
Minfilia.
Yeah, he finished it, didn't he?
Last I knew, he was waiting for it in the mail.
I got it, and I've played enough to get up to the first dungeon now.
Ah,
Blessed
okay.
children of the first.
I think I
The
was,
light of your world hath grown
we're
blind
waiting for a
in
night
its
when
radiance.
Tribbles, me, John,
It
and
is not
Self
yet
all run that first
absolute.
dungeon.
I will hide.
I've been leveling up White Mage and
and
Dark
there
Knight
take
so
unto
far.
myself the light which
Stuff.
riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once.
It's kind of
did
sad.
drown
I was like,
another.
when Stormblood started off, it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna hop on my Dark Knight and go kick some butt. And the first dungeon pops up, it's like, okay, I'm gonna tank. Who's gonna be the healer? And everybody just kind of looks around awkwardly. It's like, okay then.
Wow, Warrior Darkness is just so full of evil. So much hate.
As the Ascians must
There is
serve
no
as
good and evil.
instruments of Zodiac's will, so too must others carry out the will of
It's
Hyde.
all about perspective.
And he's all like, how dare you just now answer her cries? Well, I'm just going to attack you.
But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
Okay.
Thank you, Urianger,
Okay,
for
gotta
bringing
save this
everyone
picture.
here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Heidelin had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world.
I still can't believe you already finished Stormblood already, Spam.
The answer
Jeez.
lay in the power of blessed
Well, there's
Christians.
all the stuff that was locked behind it.
And thus did I labor
Kinda had to.
set light against dark.
What, for storyline?
Yep.
Why, you can't do certain things without doing the whole story? Like
Yep.
what? Like what?
Obviously. I mean, Heaven's Ward does the same way.
Like what? What did you have to be able to do after finishing Stormblood?
There were certain zones that were locked until you finished it. Rowena's shop opened up after you finished it.
And what
There
do
were
you use that shop for?
after you finish it. To buy level 310 gear. Or 320 or something.
So, what is she there at all? Or she just opens up shop after just moves in there?
She opens up shop.
Is like a cutscene that indicates it, or she just says, "Hey, I'm here. You finished Stormblood."
You don't even get that. The NPCs just appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you know it's a requirement. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yet I knew from the beginning that this salvation
There's
would
two
not
extra
come without
dungeons.
sacrifice.
There's
For
the
instrument
two
of the
extreme
first
trials.
deliverance would of
Well,
necessity be
you're all done with
required to
Stormblood.
journey
Time to
with us,
unsubscribe.
there to remain.
I believe they're at
Mayhap forever.
the Omega Raid
You orchestrated all of this,
on
not to save her,
Monday,
but to send her away.
Tuesday-ish. Probably can't access that without finishing Stormblood.
One life for one
Mostly
world.
endgame content.
Such was the
Yep.
bargain, and you the coin. Though it were not mine to spend.
Found a picture of a guy's shirt that says "Blink if you want me."
Huh.
Lame.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal?
I wouldn't wear that shirt, Torn. What if a guy walks up to you and blinks? Uh-oh.
Of this land. Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
You would go alone then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be. Your kindness, your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
I don't know, I think Mephilia and Thandra had a thing going on, the way this cutscene's going. Kinda.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Aww.
Long have I watched you from Heidelin's side. Watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers. Thus do I entrust to you, Tupsamati. I pray you, keep to the path that you may never have need of it.
Tupsnati. That name looks familiar.
Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Hear me, servants of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor. Take us with you.
Oh, this is terrible.
Take us home.
Hey, Spam.
Yep.
What do vegetarians and lesbians have in common?
They both like cucumbers?
They both lack
We
meat.
were blind to the truth, so I tell you this.
Funny.
As one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose.
So where do these warriors of darkness come from? Are they like resurrected just to serve the Ascians'
Keep
cause?
watching.
Because I don't know if they really described it or I missed it.
Is the cutscene over?
No, it's still going. But I don't know if I missed
We
it
made
on
our
accident.
choice and you see what came of it. So please, forge a different path. Seize a better fate.
And I guess they go back to their own world or they sacrifice themselves. Mephilia just zapped all 5 of them.
Tis a strange feeling.
Only
So
29
many
in
times I
queue.
watched you depart.
Gotta love that.
My heart
Yep,
filled
yep.
with worry.
Watch that 29 queue take forever to get in.
Triumph.
So they're kind of like just like going off now.
Yeah,
So
so
everybody's floating away.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm confused by that. Are they...
Okay. You must have missed it then, but basically what it is these warriors of these, what is it, 5 warriors of darkness?
Yes.
Were formerly warriors of light.
That I did know. Yes, I did know that.
Okay, so there are 13 worlds that are kind of out there and fight between the balance between the light of Hydaelyn and the darkness of
the Ascians.
Whatever what's his name?
Zodiark.
Oh, Zodiark, him. Okay.
So Hydaelyn and Zodiark are kind of like this, like eternal struggle between light and dark.
I get that.
And the planets get caught between. Now, their planet was one that, as warriors of light, they went out, they fought the darkness, and they beat it back so far that the light started nullifying and wiping out everything.
Which is where they're from. So they just thought they could just,
their world was, like, they had beaten down the darkness so much that the blinding power of the light was obliterating everything.
So the Ascians decide to resurrect them to see if they could do the same shit upon us, to say, hey, to get revenge.
What? So, like, you understand this whole, like, as in darkness, everybody's dead, but there's still souls. That's why we have the void monsters. They're dead souls that have succumbed to darkness from one of the other worlds. That's that whole Void Arc thing, is that they're souls that fell to darkness from another world.
I got you.
And we fight it back against them. Now, their world is on the opposite side of that coin, where they have fallen now to light. It's so overcoming that their entire existence is being obliterated out. And so they're here to try to... they signed up, because they used to be Warriors of Light, but now they signed up with the Ascians to help the darkness reestablish enough of a footing to try to save their world from oblivion.
Because there was too much light, not enough darkness.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you can't have too much of one thing and another.
You need the balance.
Yeah. Okay.
And their lack of darkness was obliterating their world. But yeah, that's why they were fighting.
So light. So you're saying light fucked up and just was overdoing it too much.
Well, they overdid the fight against the darkness. They beat it back too much, and there was no darkness there to save them from the obliteration of. And so now Hydaelyn, their pleas have been heard by Hydaelyn. Hydaelyn's going to basically pull back and restrain herself enough to save the world from oblivion.
Well, why should we have darkness at all? Why can't we just have all nice and light and rainbows and unicorns?
That's the whole point here.
I know.
Because there was so much light, it was obliterating them. Like, at least
too much.
Death, you still... With darkness and death, there's the chance that life can be reborn and everything, and there's that whole, like, I guess, kind of reincarnation thing. But with the light, when you go overboard on the light, everything's just wiped clean and it's gone. And it's better to succumb to death and darkness than it is to be obliterated out of existence.
Gotcha. So I guess if you have too much light, it's a bad thing, or too much.
That's why you need the balance.
Never thought that way, because I wouldn't think, if you have too much good in people's hearts, it's not necessarily a bad thing, because evil is never a good thing.
But that's the thing, is everybody wants to talk about this whole fight between good and evil, but then again, these warriors of darkness aren't evil, they're just desperate to save the world.
Because their world was being consumed by light, like basically like a big old ball of sun, just... never thought in that kind of concept, because usually you don't want evil. Usually you want to vanquish all the evil things. Of course,
don't think of it as good and evil so much as light and dark.
Yeah.
Well, dark isn't a good thing. I mean,
yes, it is. They need darkness. They need a little bit of it to prevent them from dying and being obliterated by the light. Again,
what's the light destroying? Exactly.
Everything.
Like how? Like a sunbeam, or just...
There's no souls. There's no death. There's nothing. Everything is just gone. There is no more existence because it's wiped clean.
Wouldn't darkness do the same thing? It was too much of it.
Darkness takes a different toll. Darkness brings death, and I forget how it explains it, but it's like some sort of like there's death and resurrection, but peace.
So they just that's way kind of whacked out.
I
would never think in those terms of that. That's in game lore.
It's a matter of, are you going to fall to death and be like in eternal rest, or are you going to fall to obliteration and be like gone from this?
That makes sense. It's weird. I kind of don't like that because it's outside the box. But whatever. That's
I like
different.
it because it is outside the box. I mean, yeah, this isn't a struggle between good and evil. It's a struggle between light and dark, and it's not a matter of you can't have the light when you can't have the dark.
So basically, you just can't compare light to good and dark to evil.
Yeah, Square Enix isn't taking that stance. Light isn't good; it's just light, and there are benefits. It's
just balance.
Generally, yeah, we favor the light because the light does bring a lot of.
That
good.
is weird. I've never seen it explained that
eliminate
way.
the dark.
That is weird. I've never really seen it explained that way. But I got educated. It's different. Can't say I would approve, but it's definitely different. I'll be right back. No, I didn't say nothing wrong with it. It's just, I don't know. It's just, in all the games I've ever played and stories I've never seen it delivered in that context. It's hard. It's something to try to get used to. All right. Well, it is for me at least. I've never seen that before in any game, or story, or book, or movie. Not to my knowledge.
Lot of times, yeah, evil is associated with darkness, and then that's like associated with pain, death, and suffering. But yeah, here the darkness isn't so much evil as it is like, I don't know, it's another aspect, and you can't go too far one way or the other, or else you fall into like disaster.
Yeah, it's just basically you see nothing but blank lights and. Alright, I'll be right back.
Because, yeah, overall there's this whole war. Okay, so now that he's done with that,